As you can see, we have a lot of Lego sets here. Let's go through them one by one. This is our massive Lego Christmas haul. One by one, let's go through each set, talk about them, why we bought them, how they're going to play into our overall Lego city, and just what the designs are and what we're looking forward to with each one of these sets. Hi, welcome to 9B4M Bricks. What we're going to do today, we're going to talk about all our Lego sets. This is our Christmas haul. We have a lot of sets to go through. We just want to talk about each one and the role that we're going to play in our overall Lego city build and what we're trying to do with them. Let's start out. Let's jump right into it. Here we have set 40468 taxi car. Now I picked this set up in the United States in Northern Virginia, in the Lego store there in Virginia. And I just figured it would be a really great set to add to our overall Lego city, just to have another vehicle for our Lego minifigs to ride around in as our city builds out. Every city needs a taxi. So this is the first set we're going to add in. This is probably going to go to my third oldest son, Braden, who's really into Lego. He's one of my best Lego builders in the family. Again, this is a family 6. We're all building Lego. But my youngest and my oldest, they're kind of into it a lot. But the middle son, Braden, he's really into it. So this is probably going to him for Christmas. Again, this is Lego set 40468, the taxi. Great for the Lego cities. As you know, we're building out a city. This set will go in great with that. Let's keep it moving. Moving on to the next set. Also a vehicle for transport and going into the Lego city. I picked this one up in Northern Virginia as well, the Lego store there in the United States. And this is another creative set. And I just call it a tuk-tuk, but it's a building joy. It's just a really nice piece. What do we have here for a name? And you know what? I don't see where it is a tuk-tuk. Okay. All right. So this is Lego set 40469. This is tuk-tuk. Now I've traveled in Thailand, where my family and I, my wife and I were in Thailand, and we rode in a tuk-tuk there when we were traveling with family. And then the whole family, my wife and all 4 of our kids, we traveled by tuk-tuk in Portugal when we were doing a tour of Lisbon. So when I think about Thailand and Portugal, the places where we have ridden in tuk-tuks, of course I saw this tuk-tuk and I'm like, I have to add this to our Lego city. We have to have this tuk-tuk in our city. I just think that this would be a nice little addition to our city, and because it has some sentimental value to us, because we've actually ridden in tuk-tuks in Thailand and Bangkok and Lisbon, Portugal. So that's the second set that we're adding in. Now, I'm not sure which kid we're going to give this set to yet. I don't know if this is going to be Blakely or Braden, but probably one of the younger boys will get this set. We may give this set to Braden as well to build out. Again, he's one of our best Lego builders in the family. Keeping it moving, we're switching. Now we're going to move over to the Lego Avengers. And this is probably going to go to Matthew, which is our youngest. And this is a Lego Avengers set 76169. This is a nice set. 76169. It's a Lego Avengers set. Just really going back to that whole Marvel universe. We've been looking at a lot of Marvel movies. We recently looked at the most recent Marvel movie, and we have Disney Plus, so we're looking at a lot of Marvel movies. But the little boys, they really love these type of sets because they're interactive. They can build them. Some of the pieces and the joints move, so they're looking forward to this. This I think is going to be a great addition. Not necessarily for the Lego city, but just as a toy for the kids to play with. So this is the Thor Mech armor. Again, this Lego set 76169 is a Thor Mech armor. So I think this is going to be a great set for the little boys to add in as well. So let's keep it moving. Next set, stand into the Lego Avengers. We have an Iron Man. This is absolutely Iron Man. Probably going to go to Trey. Trey's really into this, or we may give this to Matthew as the youngest boy. But definitely, this is very similar to that Thor set, Lego Avengers. This is Lego set 76140, Iron Man. We already have a couple Iron Man minifigs, so this would just tie into that as well. As I guess we're really building out this Lego Avengers set, but 76140 is this Iron Man Lego set. Maybe not necessarily for the city, but the little boys, our sons, they're gonna love playing with this set. This is a great set. It's 6+, so this will probably go to our youngest son. He'll be able to build this with his siblings' help. He'll be able to build this one out. Let's keep it moving. Now, we were really excited to pick this set up here. We bought this set in the United States early in the summer, all the way back in June. This set was on sale in Walmart for $25. So this is a Lego Ninjago 7 set 71753. Let me say that right. 71753. This is going to be one of those Ninjago dinosaur dragons. We were really excited to be able to pick up a Ninjago Dragon for $25. We thought that was a steal. This was on sale in Walmart. And I think we bought this in Arkansas. I believe it was with the Walmart in El Dorado, Arkansas. We bought this over the summer in Arkansas in the United States. So we've been picking up sets for a little while. This was going to be a Christmas set. Even when we bought it back in the summer, we knew that we wanted to give it. And this is going to go to Trey, the oldest son. He's going to get this set. He's going to be able to build this out. He's right at 8+, so he's, you know, this is going to be a great set. 71753. I think it's going to be a wonderful set. Again, this is not a set that's for the Lego City. Kind of like the Thor set here and the Thor and the Iron Man. These sets aren't necessarily for the Lego City, but this is just something for the boys to play with for their pure enjoyment. I think these sets are going to be great just for the kids to build and just play, because they have these, the joints are movable. It's kind of like playing with little action figures. I think they're going to really enjoy this. One of the great things about Lego is that it's almost impossible for your kids to break it, right? If they break it, you can just rebuild it. But these 3 sets, I think, are going to be really great. All right, so let's keep it moving. Another set that's going to go to one of the boys is going to be this set, which is Lego Set 31088. I love these 3-in-1 sets. This one is going to be a shark. It appears to be a shark, an anglerfish, and something like a squid. So this set is going to be really, really nice. There's a shark on the front, but on the back you can see the 3-in-1. Yeah, you can see it down the side here, 3-in-1. This is going to be a great set. We're probably going to give this one to Blakely, let her build this out. Just kind of expand the overall reach of Lego. This is going to be a really nice set, nice addition piece right here that we're going to just have. This isn't good. Again, this isn't going into the city. Everything we build is not going to go in the city, but we just look forward to building Lego sets, and it's great to have like 4 kids who are all of age who are really enjoying Lego, so you can buy a variety of sets and someone out of all of them is going to enjoy it. So here we have something to help us build out the Lego City. This is 2 boxes of the tracks that have the switches, right? 2 boxes, same thing. You know, this is Lego sets 60238. Both of them are the same. I know that I'm going to run a lot of trains. We have a passenger train already in our Lego City, but according also as a part of this Lego haul here, we have another train set. We're going to get to that in just a few minutes. Actually, I think we have 2, so we're going to get to that. And I know I'm going to be needing to switch some tracks, so I bought these ahead of time. This isn't a gift for the kids per se. They call this an adult gift. This is just going to help build out the city so we can loop those train tracks around and be able to switch from one track to the other. These switches are so separate, right? So they're not a part of any other Lego set. If you want the switches to be able to switch from one track to the other, you have to buy these separately. And I didn't know how many I would need. So this has 4 curved, 1 switch, and then another type of switch. So it has 2 different, 2 types of track switches here. It has 4 curved pieces in it. So I think this is just going to be a great addition to give us more flexibility as we build out our train tracks around the Lego City. Already the Lego City train tracks are taking up a lot of space and a lot of real estate. I want to look to elevate at least one of those train tracks at some point. That's definitely something to look into building out. The biggest concern for me right now is to think about how I want to do the structure for that elevated train track. What do I want it to run on? So I need to, at the tracks I have, what type of foundation I'm going to look to build it out. So that's what these sets are going to support. Those second Dragon tracks, and as we switch. So let's move on to the next set here, and I'm excited about this set. The next set, if you're going to call it anything, we'll save this little guy for last. The next set, if you're going to call it anyone's, you could call it mine. I was really excited about this because this is really going to start to build out our Lego City. This is Lego Set 60291. And this is an apartment complex. this is just something that it has some role plates included in this set, but I was really excited to be able to get this because I think this is going to be a great addition to our Lego city to kind of give it a bit more verticality. Right now our city is kind of low because we haven't started to add in a lot of buildings yet. So this is going to be one of the first buildings that we're going to add to our Lego city. We have some foundation down, some base plates, we have train tracks running around, but we haven't started going vertical. And this is going to be one of the first sets that we add to the city that's really going to build it out and start to give it a verticality so it starts to actually look like a town and actually starts to look like a city. So I was excited, very excited to pick up this set. Again, this is set 60291. This is another set that we're going to be adding directly to the Lego city. As soon as this one's built, it's going into the center of the city. We're going to place it and then start to build other modular buildings and structures, maybe even some mocks around this one. So let's move on to the next set. We're getting down and we're down to the last three, skipping over the small one. So my wife really wanted to pick this one up. As we're talking about the holiday season, we have here Santa's Visit. Now, we haven't built this yet. It's a very heavy box. We haven't built this yet, but we're really looking forward to it. Now, this is going to be one of the more complex sets that we're going to build. Let's see, it has basically 1,445 pieces. So it's a little larger, not as large as the Baby Yoda, but this is the 18+ set. So if you're gonna call this set anyone, this is gonna be my wife's set to build. My daughter Blakely, my oldest daughter, she may build this set. I may jump in and pitch in as well, but this is an 18+ set. We're gonna build this one. We're gonna place it in the city, or we may place it on a shelf. We're not sure exactly where we're going to put it because it depends on the size of it. We'll have to see it when it's built. I've seen it in the store, but I want to see how it looks on our table. And if it doesn't quite fit, then we'll set it up on a shelf because it's definitely worthy to go on a shelf by itself. But this is going to be one of the more complex sets that we're going to build. Everything else I think is going to be a little easier than this. This is going to be the most complex set we're going to build here pretty shortly. And we'll probably have a video covering the build on this set because it's just going to be such a nice set. My wife really wanted this one and I think it's a great addition. I've seen a couple of videos covering this build and it just looks like a really wonderful Lego set. Okay, keep it going, keep it going. Here we have one of my favorites. We talked about trains. This is the second one that we're going to add to our Lego city. Now this one isn't mechanized. I have seen videos of how to mechanize this and that's something I want to do. So this is a Hogwarts train. This is set 75955 and I was really excited to get this set. My thought also is that this set may not be out for much longer. I know some of these sets are getting retired and my thought is that this set may get retired here pretty shortly. And I wanted to grab it while I still could. I want to potentially mechanize this, but I have those switch tracks. Even if it's not, I want to put it in the rail yard and just kind of have it sitting there until I get it mechanized. But I definitely saw this and I was like, I have to get the Hogwarts train track set onto our train track. So I had to get this as a part of our city. Just that nice old school train look. I think this is going to be a great addition. It's not mechanized. When I get the chance to do that, I'll do that. But before then, I think we'll just build it and just let it sit in the city on a train track, kind of off to as an offshoot, just kind of sitting there. I think it'd be a great addition to the overall city. So we're now down to what is absolutely the largest box because this is the largest set. This is a powered up Lego set and this is the cargo train. This was absolutely, I believe it is a beautiful, beautiful buy. You can't even see me, I'm back here. This is a beautiful buy. This is Lego set 60198. When I looked at this set, I said I had to get it. It comes with train tracks, it's a powered up set, and it's such a unique looking train with the cars that it pulls. This is a heavy lift train, and I'm like, this is a beautiful train. We have to get this train into our Lego city. This is a beautiful, beautiful piece. Batteries not included, that's fine. We can add those, there are plenty of batteries. But you know, our city, we anticipate half of it is going to have a bit of an industrial look to it. And this train is going to run on that side of the city primarily, where we're going to have that bit of an industrial look. I come from an industrial background doing that kind of work, my wife as well, and we said we have to get something that kind of looks a little more industrial. We don't mind it. We just think that this is going to be a great set. So this is going to take a while to build. This is probably going to be a team build where the family kind of comes together and we're all going to build this set together. But this is going to be really wonderful. Ages 6 to 12. My wife is going to jump in. We built other trains already, so I think it's not going to be too difficult. I think this is going to fit in really well. Again, like I mentioned already, we have the passenger train, which is a city passenger train. This is going to be set 60197. We already have that. We already have tracks running around. We're going to change those track designs, but really had to get this set. Just had to add this set to the city. I think this is going to be a wonderful addition to the overall Lego city. So last but not least, when I was back in the States, I was in a Target and they had some wonderful displays, and I wanted to do a video. I recorded some video, I had to get that uploaded, of Lego displays there in Target back in the States for the holidays. And they had this little piece here, which is just something that you're going to build and you can hang it on the Christmas tree. And I just think we're going to build this for, it's not going to go on this year's tree because we're kind of pretty much past the season, but going forward I think this is going to be really great to have as part of our Christmas ornaments. We're going to have this little Lego bauble that we have, and we're really looking forward to getting this built. So it's only 44 pieces, 6 plus. I can give this to any one of the kids. They can knock this out in about 10 minutes. So we have some really great builders and they'll get this done in absolutely no time. But I thought that this was such a unique set that you won't get this just anywhere. I've only saw it in that Target. It may be for sale in other places, but I thought this was really, really nice, really unique. I don't necessarily see a number on it as far as the Lego's number or item number, but okay, I think here's 854037, or item number 6309214. If you want to look that up and see if it's still available. But this is a beautiful Christmas ornament. We saw this, I picked this up at Target when I was back in the States. So that's it, guys. Just a wonderful, wonderful Lego haul here. This is leading into Christmas for the kids. We're gonna get all these things wrapped and they're gonna go out to individual family members for the kids, and we'll continue to build throughout the holiday break and into next year. But I just wanted to go over all of our sets that we have that we're going to be adding to our Lego city, and all the sets that we have that we're just going to be building because we really enjoy building Lego. Okay, so these are all the Lego sets that we're adding in. As you can see, this is a wide range of different types of Legos. Some are going to be added to the city, some are just for the kids to play with, and some are even Christmas ornaments. I love the depth and breadth of what you can do with Lego. I'm looking forward to building all these sets. We'll hopefully have videos covering some of these builds, and if not, we'll have videos of some of these builds as they're added to the city as we do a city update. Hey, if you like this content, do like and subscribe. Follow along with the journey. 9 before in bricks. All right, take care. Bye.